I was asked by Sheikh Abdul Aziz to give a small khabara. So, because I have not prepared myself, so I will give just like a quick, brief summary for part of my Friday khutbah. The idea was basically, I was trying to pay my attention and my respected brothers and sisters to the fact that sometimes, because of the pushing and the pressure of the materialistic, surroundings around us, this kind of very tough secular mentality against faith in general, so we started sometimes unaware of a simple faith facts. So I give just one example. It was like a reaction from my reading from Surah Qaf. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking clearly about the two angels, which we have been educated about this since early ages, that we know, it's a part of our faith. But are we aware of this? Like, are we activating this on a daily basis? The fact that we have the two angels who are recording everything. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, ولقد خلقنا الإنسان ونعلم ما توسوس به نفسه ونحن أقرب إليه من حبل الوريد إذ يتلقى المتلقيان عن اليمين وعن الشمال قعيد ما يلفظ من قول إلا لديه رقيب عتيد. So Allah is stating clearly in the Quran that these two angels basically fully observing, and they are aware, not even having a one single second of laziness, of being tired or not aware. Raqib, he's an observer. It's his duty there just to record whatever I utter or I do. Raqibun ما يلفظ من قول, any kind, but it will be recorded. Then Allah says, وَجَاءَتْ كُلُّ نَفْسٍ مَعَهَا سَائِقٌ وَشَهِيدٌ. Every single soul of us, everyone will be guided, will be driven by one angel, and another angel will be shaheed. He will be a witness. He was the one who was observing me while I was doing what I was doing, or while I was saying what I have already said. Okay, now part of the conclusion, and I finish by this, and the khutbah was that some people, they say, you Muslims always to scare yourselves, and the people say, no. We say, we believe that it's the balance, good, nice way always. The true believer should be in a balanced way between hope and fear. If always I have just hope, without thinking about respecting Allah's commandments, and simply I don't care, I will be arrogant. Because hope 24/7 on regardless of what I'm doing, I'm not respecting Allah. So as a consequence, I might be, acting as an arrogant against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And having the fear 24/7 without having a single, any type of hope, basically, I will be hopeless and I might commit suicide. So this is wrong and this is wrong. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَكَذَلِكَ جَعَلْنَاكُمْ أُمَّةً وَسَطًا. Therefore, we have made you an intermediate, balanced ummah. We were superseded by Jews and Christians. One of them went to that extreme, the other went to that extreme. One of them, they were in the idea of the materialism, the other one in the idea of spirituality. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to be in, balanced. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the very famous, I wasn't planning to say all these things, but the very famous hadith, and I hope I will finish with this. I'm sorry for taking your time. When the three people, they came and asked about the nature of his worship, ثلاثة نفر فسألوا عن عبادته. When they were told about how he sleeps and the amount of his qiyam and his fasting, قال فكأنهم تقالوها. They felt as if they are doing something better than Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself. One of them, he said, أما أنا فأصوم ولا أفطر. As for me, I do fast all the time. I don't break fast. As if, okay, I'm better than Muhammad himself. The core message of the phrase. The other one قال أما أنا فأقوم ولا أنام. As for me, I do not sleep and I do qiyam every night. The third one, he said, as for me, I do not marry women. I do not allow my desire to go to this kind of sexual appetite or whatever. As if he's accusing Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam this. Then Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam replied to them. He said, أما أنا فأصوم وأفطر. As for me, as the representative of Allah to tell you what is your religion, فأصوم وأفطر. As for me, as a prophet, I do fast and I do break my fast. وأقوم وأنام. And I do sleep and I do the qiyam. وأتزوج النساء. And I do marry women. فمن رغب عن سنتي فليس مني. The one who decided to forsake my way, he is not part of my ummah. As if I'm creating my own sunnah. I'm talking about the balance in this ummah. Part of the balance, we need some kind of fear from time to time. Or otherwise, we will jump into the area of arrogance, which is the area of Iblis. نسأل الله أن يعيدنا وأن يرحمنا وأن يغفر لنا. I'm sorry, I was not planning to take all this time because I did not prepare myself. جزاكم الله خير. السلام عليكم.